Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexander. I'm a success coach, healer, creative, and future millionaire. If creating money and success in a spiritual and feminine way is your goal, this show is for you. Understand how to overcome your past, bring your soul's greatest gifts to the world, and up-level your income, impact, joy, and happiness. Join me on my journey to creating a 7-figure business and learn the business mindset, spiritual, and lifestyle changes I make along the way. Let's all rise together. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Feminine Millionaire Show. Today I'm going to talk about 7 magical things that happen when you change your money mindset. Now, there's many things you can work on in the world of self-development, and I am passionate about the importance of working on your money mindset because it has an impact on so many areas of your life. It also touches on some deep themes like self-worth, the fear of judgment, the fear of rejection, and even the fear of success. I truly believe that up-leveling your money mindset and creating an inner transformation around money has the power to have a huge impact on your experience of life and also what you give to the world. So let's dive in. So the first thing that can happen when you start working on your money mindset is that you're not so focused on what you don't have anymore or what you can't do because of lack of money. So when we are very, very focused on bringing in more money, we can be in a place of lack and scarcity, and it can be hard to get out of that place. And so a lot of time and energy and thought can be directed towards the lack, what you don't have, the things you can't do, the possibilities that are not available to you. But once you start turning around your money mindset, you'll find that even before your external circumstances have changed, even before more money comes in, even before you've got a new job or a pay rise or some new clients, you'll find that you're more content and happy with where you're at. And you develop a lot more faith that more is on the way. The worry reduces. Even if on paper things are the same, you feel differently about them. And we all know that the law of attraction states that you manifest what you feel. And so when you start changing how you feel from the inside, that's the first step to starting to change how the outside world responds to you. Okay, the second thing that happens is that you start to attract opportunities to make more money. For example, if you run your own business, you may find that people will reach out to you for your services. You'll bump into people when you're out and about that need what you offer, or you'll be sent people who you can help. You'll see opportunities to share your gifts. Maybe if you're starting your business for the first time, you will find an ideal part-time job whilst you grow your business. Now, one of the things that people ask me when they're starting to turn around their money mindset and an opportunity comes in to make money that isn't exactly what they're moving towards, they say, what do? I need the money. Should I say yes or should I say no? Now, this is my take on it. If you are desperate for money and you really need it to pay your bills, then the answer is yes. The universe is offering you a helping hand and you need to take it. Now, if you're desperate for money and you know that this money coming in could actually be used to invest in your new path or to invest in your new business, and you can put that money to good use, Then the answer is yes. So both times I started my businesses, the first time as a photographer, the second time as a coach, I had a stream of income coming in whilst I got the new business up and running. So the first time around, I had all sorts of temp jobs, and then I had a part-time job in an oil company, which I did for the first year of my business. So the universe is always looking for ways to provide you with money. It's always sending energy in the form of money towards you, but you need to say yes. Or these opportunities to make more money might come to you in the form of ideas, in the form of a divine download for what to do or what to offer. Or you might suddenly get clarity on something that you've been struggling with for a while when you start to release your money blocks. Okay, continuing on. So the third magical thing that can happen when you change your money mindset is that you start seeing how much money is available and flowing in the world. Instead of being in the scarcity paradigm and seeing financial doom and gloom and hardship everywhere, and constantly hearing conversations in your real life from friends, family, colleagues about the lack of money, you suddenly start seeing things slightly differently. The flow of money feels more accessible and possible for you. Okay, the fourth thing that starts happening, and I've seen this again and again and again in my programs, especially in Money Beautifully, which is my flagship money program. I have run this live 8 times now. We just wrapped up the 8th round. And again and again and again, I see people start receiving unexpected gifts. So these are all real life examples. So I think it was Money Beautifully 3, one of the male members, because we accept both men and women in Money Beautifully, he manifested a $100,000 gift from his father, whom he didn't have the best relationship with. In Money Beautifully 8 last time, one of our members, she manifested a £10,000 gift from family. In Money Beautifully 1 or 2, we had a member that manifested like 11 holidays during the course, gifted to her by others. Free lunches, discounts on things you were going to buy anyway, extra time. There's many ways that the universe can deliver abundance to you. And this is so exciting. It can come in all sorts of forms, and it's the one thing that starts flowing, sometimes even before the money does. The subconscious mind can have blocks around receiving actual money, but less blocks around receiving abundance in the form of gifts, bonuses, discounts. So this is usually the area that starts flowing first when we shift the money blocks. Okay, number 5, random financial errors and refunds happen in your favor. Okay, I love these. These are super fun as well. So maybe the bank gives you a refund. Maybe you're given too much change in a store. Maybe you're undercharged on a bill. Maybe you get an unexpected tax rebate. Okay, so people ask me, but isn't that unethical if you're undercharged not to say something or if you're given too much change? Well, this is a call that each of us needs to make individually depending on our personal ethics and preferences. If it's a small business, I would always, if I'm aware of the error, I would let them know. If it is a large company, perhaps I've been in a debate over a charge or a poor customer service, I would receive it gladly. And if you find cash, that is totally a gift from the universe. During Money Beautifully, I tend to manifest finding cash on the floor. We had Ashley, I think it was Money Beautifully 3, she found a rolled up $300 of bills in a field. So When the universe sends you pennies or pounds, cents or dollars, accept it gladly. I always think that they are pennies from heaven and they're actually a gift from the universe to remind you that abundance is everywhere. So it's about so much more than the money. Okay, number 6 of 7 magical things that happen. The fear goes, the intensity of fear. When we don't know how we're going to pay our bills, pay our rent, when we are in fear about where the next client's going to come from, it can be a very intense place and it's hard to manifest from there. When you start shifting your money blocks, you'll find the fear goes. As I said, even before the money comes in, even before the unexpected abundance manifests, you'll find the fear decreases. So you're much more calm. You can think more clearly. You're happier and you feel safer. And the last thing I'm going to share with you today is that you feel you can afford things more easily. And I've seen this time and time again. Even if your external financial circumstances have not changed, the way you feel about them has. So for 5 years, I have had a particular Celine handbag on my vision board. 5 years, at least, maybe longer. So every year when I'd redo my vision board, the same handbag would go on, sometimes in a slightly different colourway, but it would go on. And this year, I realised, when am I ever going to feel I can afford this handbag? And I looked back and I realised I'd made the money for that handbag many times over. But somehow I never felt worthy of it. I had these stories in my head. Well, I'm not the kind of woman that can afford things like that. It's wrong to spend that much money on a handbag. I have to wait until I've earned more money. I have to wait until I'm more successful. I have to wait until my business is making more money. I shouldn't spend that much. All of these rules. Can you hear all of the rules and limiting beliefs around this? It wasn't just a handbag. In fact, I could probably make a whole episode about this. But it was about my belief system and what I felt I was worthy of. Once I realised this, I set the intention to manifest that handbag into my life. And the universe, as it loves to, met me halfway. Now that's a story for another time. But I do now have that handbag. And I recognise that I am worthy, that I can choose to spend money on things that bring me joy, and that I get to make my own money rules. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, 7 magical things that happen when you change your money mindset. If you're ready to up-level your money mindset, I invite you to come and join me over in the Feminine Millionaire Facebook group. It's a place for committing to your up level, for conversation, for free Facebook Lives every week, and for showing up for yourself, your wealth, your abundance, and your possibilities. Just search for us on Facebook, make sure you answer the questions, and I look forward to seeing you over there. Bye for now. Have a wildly abundant week.